This is frontline science. 73 days on the floating Arctic ice cap. For more than 430 kilometres, or 270 miles, they walked. And where necessary, they even swam. This was an expedition into an extreme environment to collect information scientists rarely get to see. The three explorers conducted a survey along their journey, repeatedly drilling through the ice to determine its depth and age.
You can't but be seriously concerned at the findings that come out of our very detailed survey.
Team leader Pen Haddo says the results were surprising. The sea ice they travelled over and drilled through was not as old or thick as they'd expected.
We had broadly been led to believe that we could expect to see a good proportion of our total journey distance involving this multi-year older, thicker ice. Actually, there was none. None at all.
Instead, the team found the average depth of ice was less than 2 metres or 6 feet. It was all young, thin ice that will melt during summer. Scientists at Cambridge University say this survey shows the area of Arctic sea ice which melts seasonally is bigger than had been believed and is expanding rapidly.
It provides another body of information that supports this rapidly emerging consensus within the scientific community that it's going to be nearer 10 years from now before we have roughly 80–85% ice-free waters on the Arctic Ocean.
Losing most of the Arctic ice cap every summer raises the possibilities of new shipping routes and new access to mineral exploration in the region. But some scientists say the consequences for the planet will be profound, dramatically changing ocean currents and weather patterns. Scientists believe the melting sea ice is only one part of a complex puzzle. In Greenland, researchers say the changing climate is impacting the island's vast inland ice sheet. Glaciologist Dr. Gordon Hamilton told me the enormous reserve of frozen fresh water is accelerating, carving off giant icebergs more rapidly and increasing global sea levels faster than official predictions.
My colleagues doing similar work in slightly different parts of the Arctic. Oceanographers, for example, looking at the rapid decline in sea ice. Geologists looking at the rapid thawing of permafrost. All these things are happening together, and taken as a whole, it paints a kind of a really pessimistic picture of the environment changing much more rapidly than we ever anticipated that it would.
Phil Black, CNN, London.